Oh yeah, I'm super cozy tonight. Super cozy. Hey, before we get into this video, huge shout out to Joy Raptor. It says Ubisoft is making some big changes to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's get straight into it. Literally. Alright, let's get it.
Maybe you already saw the brand new Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay. One of the most interesting things, I think, is totally the samurai quickly running out of the smoke from the smoke bomb.
It's gonna be good,
like
bro.
In Mirage, where you can drop a smoke bomb on enemies and then take them all out one by one.
Right.
Won't always work in Shadows, depending
They're gonna be
on the
skating
opponent
up out of
you're
there.
facing. Got more gameplay and info, but there are also major leaks data mined that seem to be totally correct. For one, the game will track the amount of duels you have won. So
I like that. It tracks the amount of duels you won. I wonder why. I guess it's I don't know. I'm
seems
curious.
like there will be a focus on 1v1 encounters as well.
Okay.
And this could totally be
Like
similar
Ghost
to
of
the Drangar fights from Valhalla, but then likely more classy and in true standoff style.
Because we saw the gameplay from earlier that they dropped.
The mount system will have a bit more depth this time around. So we already saw some cool armor sets for our horses, but seems like these will be separate. So you have the saddles, and you have the mounts that look different, and they also have different stats. So maybe different movement speed, and likely also the upgrades we saw at the stable you could buy in Valhalla.
Okay.
This should mean that we can combine different saddles and mounts and make new combinations that way.
Hey, my horse gonna be so fly, bro. I swear to God, my horse gonna be flyer than me. On God, bro. I'm gonna have the dopest horse in come on, bro.
Could be pretty cool.
In the lands,
Another big change is the fact that the game will only have a headpiece and an outfit piece this time around from the looks of it, instead of the 5 gear pieces we saw
it's
in
not
Odyssey
entire
and
pieces.
Valhalla.
Okay.
So you have less ways to customize your playstyle or build, but the upside is that the rewards are more impactful.
It's not
because
separate
the
pieces.
gear chests are now also back. There's no random loot. But yeah, this does mean that you now only need 2 of these gear chests for a full armor set, and always get something that completely changes your look instead of like boring gloves.
Yeah,
are not that impactful.
Small pieces of everything. Okay, that makes sense.
Let's go over more new info and breakdowns of the new gameplay. Of course, a like on the video would be awesome, and subscribe to not miss any new Shadows info.
I can't wait to play as Naoi,
made me
bro.
fall in love with the Monkey King, so I was looking for more games that feature him, and well, you can actually get him for free for a limited time. And I will tell you how in a moment. Thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring the video, and special thanks to Universal Studios licensing, because yes, Skeletor is now also in the game. There's a collab going on with Universal products and experiences and Mattel, and this also means that He-Man is now in the game, and he looks really nice. I know this is very nostalgic for some people. And you can get Skeletor by simply logging in for 7 days between now and January 8th, although you gotta start before December 25th. It's always fun to jump back into Raid for big events like this, and then see what new content they added. And now let's go back into it. A really cool new aspect is that you have to be mindful of the area you are in. Many indoor locations in Shadows will namely have these nightingale floors that creak when someone steps on it.
So they got... Oh, I never noticed that! Have this always been in the gameplay? Like the gameplay that they dropped previously? The floors squeak in certain areas? Oh my God. So the stealth is going to be insane. The stealth just went up to another level. Usually if you step on something like on The Last of Us 2 or like drop something or, you know what I'm saying? This is different. Yeah, I like this.
So you have to crouch, just like in Splinter Cell, to massively reduce your sound in these locations, which you will see thanks to the reduced sound waves under your feet. And we of course can go prone for the first time. Both Yasuke and Naoi can do this when on the ground, on roofs, but also underwater. But Naoi, when prone, can also do the dodge button to roll to the side, front or back, and then quickly get behind an unexpected guard and assassinate them, which looks really cool. Now you can't immediately assassinate everyone. Enemies will have levels based on their archetype and region. So if you neglect Assassin Hidden Blade upgrades, you may find that stronger enemies can completely deny your assassination attempts. And I love how they made 3 different types of assassination animations. If the assassination text is white, you do an insta-kill with a brutal move. If the text is yellow, you deal damage, but not enough to kill the enemy.
So you gotta take him out.
Is red, so where you will deal 0 damage
barely,
and the enemy will throw you away. And this seems seems to be mostly the case against skill level samurais. So samurais that are 5 levels or more higher than you.
Right.
So it seems like the system is a bit similar to Origins, where you have to upgrade your hidden blade for...
And I love Origins, bro. Origins is arguably my favorite Assassin's Creed. Literally. Like, I don't know why, but it is, bro. I love it. I played every single Assassin's Creed. But I love this one. I didn't play Valhalla. I didn't play that one. And Mirage I didn't play either.
Successful assassinations, but then combined with Odyssey system, as you can also invest in perks to increase your assassination damage. New though, and this is really cool, a strong enemy may survive a frontal assassination but may die from a sneaky air assassination.
Okay.
So the direction and the way you choose to assassinate a target impacts your damage. Again, I think that's really awesome, and don't worry if you just want your hidden blades to be a one-shot kill all the time. You can simply turn it on in the menu, similar to Valhalla. And we got some new info on an upgraded feature from Valhalla, the settlement. So next to statues, trees, water pots, and straight up buildings you can place wherever you want, they will also be adding pets for in our settlement that we can likely interact with, or at least have
I'm going straight Sims mode.
Pigs, dogs, cats, and foxes.
Gotta make the money though. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it for Joy Rap. You gotta make the bread, bro. So I'm gonna be a good civilian and watch the ad.
We have no footage sadly of this yet, but it's likely similar to some of the pets we saw walk around in the settlement in Valhalla. But now they will come in helix packs we can buy or earn for free. And we can, by the way, also change the color and complete look of the...
I love the fact that you could make your own settlement, like literally build it, like literally place buildings wherever you want. That's fire.
That we put in our hideouts.
That's so fire.
There are some interactable things in the settlement as well, like dummies that we saw in Valhalla, so we can see the impact of gear changes.
Yeah.
Or maybe target practice for Yasuke's bow. Using the bow with Yasuke seems to be the only way he can do stealth, by the way, as enemies won't be alerted after you drop one with an arrow. Because if you decide to do a regular assassination, you do a devastating assassination instead.
Right, kicking somebody through
melee weapon. And
the walls and
very similar to doing a heavy attack to an enemy from behind while in stealth in Valhalla, which also causes you to immediately get into combat.
Right.
Ubisoft now also shared more about the differences between the shuriken and the kunai. So the kunai seems very similar to the throwing knives from Mirage that can very easily do a one-shot kill, while the shuriken momentarily stuns an enemy, so it's probably great in combat and can also be used to break things in the environment, like a lantern to create darkness, or things that can be used as a distraction.
Right.
So while in Mirage you could use the throwing knife for both of these things, in Shadows they divided the uses between the kunai and the shuriken, and we should also be able to throw multiple shurikens, but no info on what the purpose of that is. Yet. Another interesting new addition is the observe mechanic, which is different from the eagle vision, but can be combined. So only Naue can use the traditional eagle vision to see a glow around enemies, spot them through walls, and also
that's what we need.
Other objects like hiding spots. The observe mechanic is different though, because next to Naue, Yasuke can also use it, and it simply lets you zoom in on targets to tag them, but it will also reveal other icons in the area like lootable stashes, collectibles, quest objectives, and viewpoints. And while on a sync point, you can use it to spot all the different locations on the map. And what is cool is that Naue can again combine both the eagle vision and the observe mechanic. We don't see that in footage, but she can then, for example, tag enemies through walls. It seems like Ubisoft is finally making enemies smarter. If you namely get spotted while sneaking around and are able to return to stealth again, the enemies will be more suspicious going
looking
forward.
around more,
One, they will actively look for you in pairs, which means that assassinating from a hiding spot will be harder because they can more easily spot you.
Exactly.
And also things like whistling to lure them will only increase their suspicion, so
it's going to increase their suspicion that somebody's there. So it's going to be harder to like get around and hide and stuff like that because they're already going to be looking for you. So it's like, yeah, bro.
Really
I like that
tactic after you got spotted once.
I like that.
Also, Samurai will be less easily tricked
after
you got spotted once. So some tricks will not work anymore. While they would work if they did not see you before.
That's real PS5 vibes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Next gen vibes, or current gen now. Current gen vibes, bro. Like NPCs and enemies and things of that nature really like understanding your moves after you already used it on them or attempted to, and they like weave that joint, or you know it won't work on them at all and things of that nature. dope, bro. Understanding that you're trying to lure them. We don't really see that a lot in games at all. They knowing that they're getting lured, like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. I've never seen something like that.
No words on what those tricks actually are, but it does seem that the samurai are pretty formidable foes and really require different tactics to take out. Now luckily there are different areas inside a camp or castle, so when you reach that new area the stealth basically resets, and then whistling and other tricks will work again, unless you get spotted again.
Right.
I think it all sounds really cool, but we of course have to wait and see how it all shakes out when we actually get to play the game. I can't wait, man. I will have way more Assassin's Creed Shadows content, so subscribe to not miss the next one.
That was a great video.
New info. A like would really help me out, and check out my most recent Shadows video by clicking on the screen.
That was a great video. Shout out to Joy Raptor, bro. But yeah, man, I'm loving the fact that the delay is actually like helping a lot with the game, man. That was probably the best decision that they could ever make for Assassin's Creed Shadows, bro. Because now it's going to be something great. That's what it's shaping up to be and looking like. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's godly. Hopefully it's amazing. Hopefully it's the best Assassin's Creed game that we ever played. Hopefully it's the best one. Let's just pray. Because dang, man, it's shaping up to be something special. Hey, that's why people delay their games, bro, when it's looking like it's going to be rushed. I'm glad they did that. Glad they listened to the people. You know what I'm saying? But hey, if you enjoyed this video, definitely leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please turn on notifications to get notified when I upload and stream. I'm out of here, bro. I'm about to make some music. And I might drop something soon. So I'll let y'all know. Y'all see. Y'all gonna see it on my Instagram if I do. But alright, y'all. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Drop down in the comments what y'all think about this, please. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling about the updates and stuff like that. And the upgrades of the game. Alright, y'all. Deuces.
Yo, hold on my weight, but I'm all alone. No place to go, so ready to crash, I'm out of my zone. Still waiting for hope, still calling for faith, but hung up the phone. No place to go, bet on the stakes or lose on the throne.